loves, welcome back to day 7 of Puja Glow Up series. In this video, I will be sharing with you all this super simple one eyeshadow makeup look. I feel like this is such a simple yet glamorous makeup look and also very easy to achieve. So yes, if you are interested, then please continue watching. Starting off with a freshly prepped skin, I'm gonna directly move on to my foundation, and for that I'm using Lakme 9 to 5 matte cover foundation. I really like the finish of this foundation. This is my current favorite foundation, to be very honest. It has a very skin-like finish to it and looks really good in natural lighting as well. So I definitely recommend this foundation to you guys if you are looking for something of that sorts. So yeah, next I'm gonna move on to my concealer, and for that I'll be using Swiss Beauty liquid concealer, and I'll just be using very little bit of this concealer just on the areas जहाँ पे मुझे थोड़ा सा highlighted effect चाहिए, for example under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on my chin and on my forehead as well. And उसी concealer को लेके I'll also prime my lids as well. Now of course, if you feel like that the base is too much for you, you can just customize it according to your liking basically. So yeah, that's completely your choice. Next I'm gonna quickly set my face, and for that I'll be using the Wet n Wild megaglo contouring palette, and from that I'll be using that banana shade which I have finally hit pan on. And I'm only going to be applying that powder just on the areas wherever I have applied the concealer, and the rest of the face I'll leave it as it is, because anyways बाद में बहुत सारे powder products जाएंगे face पे, like bronzer जाएगा, highlighter जाएगा, so it's gonna be completely fine. So that's why I'm just avoiding too much powder application basically. और फिर साथ ही साथ I'm gonna quickly bring some life back to my face. I'm gonna just apply थोड़ा सा bronzer just on the perimeters of my face. It's gonna look really good. Trust me, अगर आपने base makeup भी नहीं किया है ना, थोड़ा सा blush और bronzer लगा लो, your skin is going to look really pretty and healthy and all of that good stuff. And next, I think you have noticed that I did not apply any kind of powder on my cheeks, so I am going in with a liquid lipstick, and this is from Miss Claire. It's their Power Matte lip color. I think it's in the shade 07 if I'm not wrong. It's a beautiful cool toned red shade, and I'm just quickly going to apply it with my fingers. और उसके बाद जो मेकअप स्पंज या ब्रश आपने यूज़ किया था फॉर योर फाउंडेशन, जस्ट रन इट थ्रू वेर एवर यू हैव अप्लाइड द ब्लश, एंड इट्स गना लुक मच मोर सीमलेस. और अगर कोई भी पैचीनेस आ गया होगा, दैट विल जस्ट डिसअपियर, ट्रस्ट मी ऑन दैट. Okay, so next moving on to my brows, and today also I don't feel like doing anything to my brows, so I am simply just going to brush them through and leave them as it is. So after that is done, I'm gonna move on to my eye makeup now, which is the star of the show, which is this one from Swiss Beauty. It's their liquid eyeshadow in the shade rose gold retro, and what I'm gonna do is I'll simply apply like a very thin layer of that eyeshadow directly on my eyelids, and एक थोड़ा सा fluffy but a little bit stiff at the same time brush को लेके I'll just make sure that there are no harsh edges, and also I'll also just flick them a little bit outwards so that it looks like a faux wing. And yeah, basically we are just going to ensure that there are no harsh lines and edges and all of that stuff. अच्छा, तो अभी ब्लेंडिंग हो जाने के बाद क्या करना है, आई एम गोइंग टू अप्लाई द सेम आई शेडो ऑन जस्ट ऑन द सेंटर्स ऑफ द लिड्स, एंड व्हाट आई एम गोना डू इज़ आई pat it and set the eyeshadow at the same time. Now what this is going to do is it's going to create like a gradation effect on the eyes, and it's gonna look really good. Next I'm gonna move on to my highlighter, and for that I'm using Nykaa Glow Getter highlighting palette, and I am going to use my damp sponge to use my highlighter, and I'll just apply बहुत ही थोड़ा सा. I don't want like a beaming highlighter glow today. I just want like a glow from within kind of a glow. So yeah, I'm just applying very little bit of that highlighter just on the high parts of my face, and also under my brows, just to push up the brows a little bit, and also applying it on my inner corners as well. I am also extending the highlighter just a tiny bit into my lids as well, and then I'm gonna just ensure that there are no harsh lines, and I'm gonna just blend the highlighter and the eyeshadows together. Okay, so time for lashes. Next I'm gonna quickly curl up my lashes. And also one thing, if you're using a liquid eyeshadow, make sure that it's dry and then move on to the next step, otherwise wo crease hone lagega and that's not a pretty sight. Then I'm gonna move on to mascara. For that I'm using Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara, and I'm gonna apply like loads of mascara on my upper and lower lashes. Again I'm gonna use the same mascara and I'll take like a eyeliner brush, and what I'm gonna do is just make a wing on the outer corners, and I am not going to line my eyes or anything of that sorts, just making a wing and flicking it outwards. Now I wanted a little bit more of dimension on my eyes, so I am taking the highlighter shade and just tapping it just on the centers और उसको अच्छे से blend कर लूँगी. Alright, so it's finally time for lips, and for that I'm using Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly share with you all a hack. तो अभी ombre lips बहुत trend में है, but basically what you do is just apply like a lighter shade of lipstick of the same color family, but हमेशा हमारे पास उतने सारे एक ही color family का lipsticks नहीं होते हैं. तो what you can do is just take a little bit of your concealer, or if you don't have a concealer, just apply your foundation just on the centers of your lips and just blend it out using your fingers, and trust me, your lips are going to look really well. The only trick over here is to blend the lipstick and the concealer really well and just apply it just on the centers, nowhere else, and trust me, it's gonna look really good. Alright, so that was it for today's video. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, then please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.